Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, any word from UC Davis?
Not yet. I've searched that they'll give um like opportunity to interview with other professors um at the end of January or yeah, I'm not sure, or February.
Oh, so
And they will give the final decision until March. So, well, it's too long to wait, but there's
yeah,
nothing
I
else.
know. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand that feeling of waiting. Yeah.
Although I do become panic or become anxious these few days because of my low grades and TOEFL score is not good enough. But mm, yeah, maybe I
So
just
you made a plan to continue working with me.
yeah yeah
Well,
yeah yeah
you
yeah.
you
I,
invested in
I
40 hours of coaching, so sounds like you're ready to take it seriously now. More seriously. I
well,
shouldn't say you weren't taking it seriously. You took it very seriously. You've been doing well. Just we didn't have enough time. It's practice plus time, right? So
I know, some schools they require you to have 100 TOEFL scores,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And they say if you didn't reach the score, you're not allowed to the school. And yeah, some schools uh do that. But yeah, so
Like
if this
half the schools, most of the schools.
I think most of the schools on my list. Maybe
Oh,
I put my list too hard to get. Yeah, I'm not sure about my school list. And yeah, I've discussed with Kevin, but Kevin suggested me to just apply one. How do I say that? How do I say that? One like uh safe school. Can I say that?
safety schools.
Yeah, safety school. Yeah,
Mhm.
but that one, if I got an offer from that school, I probably won't go because yeah, the span of life in living in US is pretty expensive. So yeah, I mean, like if the school is not good enough, I probably won't go there. Maybe just I don't know, work harder for one more year. Yeah, maybe apply for master degrees.
Could you switch after a year?
Switch.
Yeah, get accepted, get your first year at your safety school, and while you're doing that, reapply to your number one, two, three, four, five schools, and then transfer to the schools you want. Bring some of your credits with you. Thing is, after a year in America, your English is going to be fluent. So,
But I don't really want to spend the tuition
uh, I was
to
thinking if the credits could transfer, so you're
I
not
don't really think so. Yeah, because the program is only for 2 years.
right.
So
Yeah, it's not like an undergrad
yeah.
degree. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And my plan is maybe to change another lab job to learn other skills in lab,
That's a
experiment
great
skill.
idea. That's a good
And
idea. Yeah.
I don't know, just do whatever I can,
Yeah.
increase my competition. Yeah.
Competitiveness.
Competitive, but
Competitiveness.
yeah, competitiveness. Yeah.
Raise your
So that's
raise the value in your stock.
yeah,
Yeah. Your
that's
stock
just
value.
Yeah.
Well,
Although,
we can get 100 in the TOEFL. So maybe it's too late for this year. Another lab job, a new lab closer to work. Sounds like an exciting year as your plan B of staying in Taipei for another year. Not too bad now, right? Could be worse.
I
How do
that's
you
just
want
my
to look at it?
what?
How do you want to look at it? What kind of point of view do you want to look at your situation from?
How do I look
Choose.
at?
Yeah, choose your point of view.
Confused.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, well then let's talk about what you want to do with your English. Okay, what do we need to do to get you to that 100? What do you think is your biggest concern? You spoke about the listening test, about getting anxious in the listening test and then kind of shutting down.
Mm, one is tolerance.
Tolerance.
Okay. I'm not sure whether it's the right word. It's like it's hard for me to focus, keep focusing on English test uh for 2 hours. Okay. Yeah. I think that's my first problem or one of the
So
problem.
that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let me think about that one.
Yeah, because after reading section, I would just I want to relax and I want
Mhm.
to take a break, something like that. But I only get like 1 to 2 minutes to home like take a break or reset my mind.
Recharge to
Recharge.
recharge.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So
Um,
that's a
so
problem.
have you tried any of that 4-7-8 breathing? Do you know what I'm talking about? I was
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I forgot during the
yeah.
test. Yeah, I mean
Well,
after
from what I'm
I
understanding about it is it's kind of like ear yoga or brain trainer. It works if you practice it every day. You get
you
your body changes
breath.
and gets used to, okay, I'm going into this relax mode. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy it. And your body learns to treat that time, that 4-7-8, 4-7-8, 4-7-8, 4-7-8 as a special time. And it learns to relax more and more. And you're able to recharge and gain your energy and get focused again. I think this might be worth investing. So what's 4 + 7 is 11 + 8 is 19 times 4, 80 seconds, 76 seconds a day. 76 seconds. That's how long it takes to do this exercise.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 76 seconds, 1 minute and 16 seconds.
Yeah, that's not long.
Yeah. And kind of like brain trainer, it doesn't matter if you feel anything right away. Continued practice of it. Okay, so I'm going to quickly teach you how to do it, and then it's up to you to make this part of your morning routine. Just do it. It works really well when you're having trouble sleeping too. But he says you only have to do it once a day, twice a day on extra stressful days. 76 seconds. So you slowly breathe in for 4 seconds. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then you hold it for 7 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Then you slowly breathe out, but making a bit of a noise for 8 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, I read that article.
Yeah. And when you're counting, count in English.
Mm.
Okay, not eat or sound, so, but 1, 2, 3. Learn. So you're engaging the English portion of the brain that we're training to relax. Okay, so I think it's I've got other ideas on kind of like I'm building Spirit XP. Okay, so the XPs here, yoga, etc., those are English XPs. But I think we can work on our inner peace, our ability to take control of our destiny, without worrying too much, to be confident, right? To trick our body into being confident until it really is confident. Fake it till you make it. So I'm going to leave that one with you for this week, right? And you just let me know next week if you practiced it every day. This one, instead of counting minutes, we're going to count like a streak. How many days in a row did you do it? Okay, that's you. Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean by a streak? 1 out of 1, you do 2 out of 2, 3 out of 3. You know, try and put back-to-back days together. Do it 2 days in a row, then do it 3 days in a row. 76 seconds a day. And let's see how it works.
You mean do that 70-second breathe
Uh,
day and
every day.
every day?
Yeah. And see how many days. Can you do it for 7 days? Next Tuesday, you'll come and say, yes, I did it every day for 7 days. See if you can do that.
Oh, and that's the spirit
Spirit
XP.
XP. Yeah, Spirit
Spirit.
XP. Something new I'm thinking of adding into my training because you guys your English is so good, but you're all so nervous. I gotta go. I'm a confidence coach. I have to deal with your anxiety. It's really the only reason you didn't get 100, Nina, was your
Well, I'm
anxiety.
not the only one.
You're not the only one, or that's not the only reason.
The only no, I'm not the the only student who had this problem.
No, all of you do.
Uh,
All of you do. But
yeah.
what kills me is out of all of them, your English is probably the best
Okay.
out of everyone. Now, you know who's very relaxed and doesn't care and is having fun? Are my twins. I got two 22-year-old boys, they're twins, and their English is
22?
terrible. Their English,
22?
yeah,
22 years old?
yeah, 22 years old, yeah.
Why?
They're two of my
What?
clients. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why do they learn English?
They want to study overseas, but their English is terrible. But
They must be.
they're relaxed and having fun.
They must be from the rich family or very wealth.
Why?
I mean, they probably from a rich family.
Why do you think that?
Because uh I know it's just a feeling if you plan something but you don't have the pressure or the time limit. Yeah, if you
Oh no,
plan to
they got a
work,
time limit. They have, but they came to me and said we have a year. They
ah,
have a whole year to train with me before they even think about taking the test. But their English was beginner intermediate.
mm-hmm.
I have to use Google Translate quite a bit with them when I'm explaining things.
Okay.
Okay, I'd never use that with you.
So they're 22 years old.
21, 22, yeah, they're just finishing university and they want to do their master's, engineers, Shinju family.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they are much more relaxed when it comes to using English, not so afraid of it. Yes, I think as the time gets closer, the pressure will affect them as well. I agree with you. They are Taiwanese. You are Taiwanese, and there's so much cultural pressure on you, right? But you are a modern Taiwanese, a Shin Taiwan, and we're not going to let that pressure affect us. For the next year, we're just going to have some fun with English and explore your boundaries, just constantly pushing you outside your comfort zone, comfortably outside your comfort zone.
Uh-huh.
Infinity Key is very good at identifying the edges of your ability. You know what I mean? Like with my best draft, we're
Yeah.
seeing how good your English is right now,
Uh-huh.
right? And it
Yeah.
allows me to take you a little bit further, teach you what you're missing, and then take you a little bit further. And Coach Aiden takes you a little bit further,
Uh-huh.
right? Now you have all these new words out there, and you can start growing your vocabulary and getting more the chat thing is going to really start to pay off, I think, too. The more you practice that, the more relaxed you're going to be. Your body's going to know what 45 seconds of talking feels like, what 60 seconds of talking feels like after you finish all those speaking things, right?
Mm.
It's just everything that you're doing in Infinity Key, if you could just forget about the test and just do the exercises to the best of your ability and invest time in those, all this, you know now, all the skills that you need to pass the TOEFL test, you are working on, you are training them if you do all of the Infinity Key exercises, right? So at least for 3 months, let's not even bring up the test. Let's just work on the exercises, okay? Let's let go
Okay,
of the test for a little while.
but the thing is that I plan to book another test.
Oh, you are going to do another one. You're trying for this semester again, for this signing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Because
know that. Sorry, I thought you were out of time.
no, well, I
How much time do you have?
what? How many times? Okay, I plan to book the test, um, February,
Oh,
the middle of February,
okay.
and yeah, because before I take your class, before I took your classes, I have paid for another prime school, English
Uh-huh.
prime school for
Right.
TOEFL exam. Yeah,
Yeah.
and after I tried a half of their classes, yeah, I feel those didn't suit me.
Right.
Yeah. So I try another way to book your test, right?
Uh, uh,
Your classes. Yeah.
uh,
But still I still have another half from that prime school. So I
right.
plan to finish their classes um on January, February, January.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
I
plan to
have an idea. Is it E classes or is it group classes?
no, it's like group
Group
classes. But
classes.
yeah, they focus on how to get higher score in TOEFL exam, but
Yeah.
not English skills
Yeah,
building.
yeah, yeah. It's like
Yeah,
it's kind of like,
yeah, the
do
class
you
we
have your
want in
driver's
Taiwan.
license?
Yeah, I have driver
So
license.
you know the driving test, right? Where
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
have to do that back into the
Uh-huh, yeah.
it's the stupidest thing in the world. But there are schools that teach you exactly how to do that. You can do it with your eyes closed, it's you're in.
Oh,
Um,
really?
oh yeah. It's just a set number of moves, and they teach you exactly what to do. Turn it to here, then turn it to here, and they take you through, and you can pass that test. But are you comfortable and confident driving on the road? The test has nothing to do with that. It was just like it's how to park. The test is all about parking. So
Yeah, I
okay.
see.
So my point is that's kind of what these TOEFL bins they do too. They teach you these little tricks, but then there's no way they can predict what the questions are going to be. They can give you mock examples based on however many, but it's always going to be different. They can't predict it. The subject matter will change.
Yeah, I
I'm
knew
trying to
it.
just make you.
Yeah.
Ready
I
for
need it.
anything. You're ready for anything. Come on, bring it on. Bring it on. Whatever you got to say, I'm listening. I'm actively listening.
Yeah.
Right? I'm taking notes. I'm listening to you and I'm taking notes. Just that note
Uh-huh.
taking skill alone. Let's give it some more time to develop, get faster and better at taking notes. Right? And
Uh-huh.
that alone is going to help you stay focused. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In the listening test and the reading test, taking notes. Get really, really OCD about taking notes.
Well, let's
OCD,
also.
uh, obsessive compulsive disorder. You know, like
Uh,
people who have to, when they leave a room, they have to turn the light on and off, on and off, on and off 3 times before they leave the room. People who have to do things, obsession,
uh-huh.
OCD. It's
I,
it's just an expression
it's
we
a
use to
mental,
say, yeah, it's a
disease.
clinical problem,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like people
I,
who obsess about, like, oh, did I leave the stove on and they have to go home, or whenever they lock a door, they have to lock it 3 times to make sure, you know?
yeah, I do OCD because
OCD is
in
what it's called. So get OCD about your training.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Everything,
Yeah.
all the pieces are there. You just have to build them up, build them up. And then with the confidence will come just because you're going to feel so much more comfortable by February if you work really hard, get your daily score up to 60 minutes a day, get chatting with friends, you know, talk to
Yeah, I
people
do.
around the office, go for lunch, have lunch in English, get used to using English anywhere. It
Mm-hmm.
seems weird, but it's so helpful for you to get rid of the cultural weight that's on you. If you can sit with a friend at Starbucks and just relax and speak in English like you're speaking in Chinese and not worry about what the mistakes you're making, what people around you are thinking, just communicate. And you can do that consistently. The test is not going to be a problem for you.
Yeah, luckily I I do make some new friends
Mhm.
during my work at Academia Sinica, and because there are so many foreigners work in there, right? So I
Yeah.
do make like one from Malaysia, my one a friend from Malaysia and another friend from Philippines, and we 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 like often or always use English
Oh,
too.
good, good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so bad news is that I moved to NTU and there's no one can speak English with
Oh, there
me
are people that can speak
at NTU.
English. You just have to find them. There are people that can. You're not the only one in
No, but
Taiwan training in English.
I'm not working. I'm not working in a campus,
Yeah.
I'm working out of campus and that building there are not much people working in that building
Mhm.
and no one in our lab can speak English with me, but it's okay. Yeah, I will figure out another way to chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And doing the mock speaking questions that I gave you also is a way of practicing speaking. But I think it's just more of an organic 无为而治 type thing I'm trying to get you to.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Okay.
where you're there's
Yeah, I know what
always
you
a
mean.
reason why you can't do something. We can always find a reason why we can't do something.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but I'm telling you, this is a really valuable experience for you. Find ways you can do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, as you get to know people, this is a big part of your life. You're putting an hour a day into training. You're meeting me once a week for 90 minutes. This is a big part of your life. Share this with your new friends. Okay, say, hey, I'm working really hard at working on my TOEFL class. Have you ever gone through anything like this? Oh yeah, I'm studying for it too. Oh, hey, why don't we go for lunch and speak English? Boom, you found somebody. actively seek people out as you get to know them. You don't have to walk. Hi, I'm Nina. I'm studying for the TOEFL test. Don't. But as you get to know them, this is bring it up and find allies, find partners that you can
Yeah,
engage with.
sure.
And like if it's really important and it's about the lab work, you got to speak in Chinese. But if you're just shooting the shit, switch to English and back to Chinese if you need to. But use English as much as you can, so you're comfortable in your English skin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
Yeah.
speaking with a Filipino colleague, or where did you say the other person was from? Belize?
Malaysia.
Malaysia. There's a
Malaysia.
reason to speak English with them because they don't speak Chinese. So
Actually, Malaysia. Yeah.
there's not that kind of weird feeling that if you'll experience if you're speaking with another Taiwanese person. When you
Mm-hmm.
could easily speak in Mandarin, but you're consciously speaking in English. That's what I'm going for. I want that. I want you to experience that and go, oh, okay, this is what he's talking about. It doesn't matter. I can talk to anyone about anything, anytime, anywhere. That's where 无为而治.
Mm-hmm.
无为而治. I don't know. We're gonna try it. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I got your message.
Okay. So work on it. I can give you a million reasons why you can't do it. Go do it. Prove me wrong and say, yes, I can do it. I'll show you, coach. Okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the note taking too. That's what I kind of slipped away when I went into another story, but that note taking is very, very important skill to be working on. Okay? So raise your ear yoga level and note taking, notes to my best draft. You don't have to take, notes to brain trainer. You don't have to take brain trainer to my best draft, but take the notes to your brain trainer every day. And keep that brain trainer going. Those are skills, those are basic level skills that you're doing. You're learning, you're thinking in English, your keyboard is getting better, your ability to stay thinking in English is getting better. Do that. Get it, make it routine.
Yeah, I enjoy brain trainer.
Oh, do you? Good. Because you hated it when I first introduced you to it. You're like, oh, this is so hard.
What? Me?
Yeah, you thought it was so hard.
Brain trainer?
Unfortunately, I wasn't recording the classes then, so I can't go back and show you how hard you thought it was.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
In the beginning. Oh.
It's scary for everybody. Like I did it with you. Okay, we're gonna try it for 1 minute, now 2 minutes, and you were like, oh my God. Yeah,
Oh, you mean the first class, right?
the
Yeah, I
first
remember.
class, yeah.
Yeah, now I'm
So
getting it.
just put your head down, forget about the test until, well, we got half or 2/3 of December. Let's go for 1 month of not thinking about the test, just training, doing your training.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Get as much training in as you can. Really push yourself, push me. The more vocab journal work you do, the more questions you'll have for me. The more my best draft you do, the more questions you'll have for me.
Okay.
Don't forget about rehearsals.
Rehearsals.
Yeah,
Oh, I do
you only
forget.
have one rehearsal set in the last week.
Yeah.
It's vital. It's vital. It's the breathing of this whole thing. It's learning. It's the cardio. It's without cardio, you can't be a good athlete, right? You get tired too fast. Cardio is your heart rate. Right? I'm training you to be like an athlete. Right? So you have to go and run 20 miles or 10 miles every day. Right? To raise your heart rate. This rehearsal is the running. It's the cardio of the whole thing. The more you do this, the more your vocabulary gets locked in, and your grammar gets way better by doing this. Okay, as long as then you follow it up by reading your own writing out loud, then you'll hear your mistakes more. So make time every day for that rehearsal. How are you going to get to work now? Take the bus to work now, right?
If the weather is good, I might ride a bike every day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of getting your rehearsal done on the bus. Because that's, again, that would take a lot of courage, right? For you to just be, no, you can't help me. No one can help me. Sitting on the bus speaking English to
Yeah, but you
yourself.
have to speak out loud, right?
Yeah, you do. And that would be hard to do on the bus.
On the bus.
But I want you to try it to build your courage, right? To put yourself in
But chat,
places outside your comfort zone.
but chatting on the bus is not weird, but rehearsal is. Oh, once did rehearsal when I was waiting for a garbage truck.
Okay,
Cash. Yeah.
that's good. I like
And
that.
that didn't feel weird because
Yeah.
yeah, you know,
I
all
always learn my lines on the bus, on the MRT. I sit there and I'm trying to memorize them too, right? So it looks
uh,
even weirder. It's not just reading the page, it's like da 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 da. I'm doing this on the bus, and people, I always have lots of room. I always get a seat when I do this. So, but all joking aside, comfort zone, outside your comfort zone, right? Push your English a little bit outside your comfort zone. Find out that it's not so bad out there, and then it becomes part of where you are comfortable. I think that's the whole secret to success, is just keep expanding your comfort zone. Make it bigger and bigger and bigger, a little bit at a time. Yeah.
but I do have another problem about my TOEFL exam is that I never improve in my writing section.
Yeah.
I always got like 19 points, I think
Uh-huh.
score. Yeah, and I don't know why, and I don't know how to improve that or change that.
Yeah. Do they, when they give you your results, do they give you back the writing sample? Can you show it to me? Is there any way that I can see your writing sample? Once you
No,
submit it, it's gone forever.
I guess so. But if I pay to get my answer back, but that's stupid. Yeah, I think the
Uh,
only way to pay
well, no,
that.
because then I can see what happened, right? We can show you, oh,
Yeah,
look, these are mistakes that you made that you could have caught these, right? Uh,
no, it's okay. I can
okay,
take.
we're actually I want to do this. I was thinking once a month.
Mm-hmm.
We can do, it's a little late. Well, no, we could still do one. But I have I'll give you a listening and reading test in class. Give
Oh,
you a long video, like 12 minutes maybe. That's going to be very difficult to understand. And then
oh,
then you're gonna go into a 20-minute writing test so the only question from the listening video will be, what was that about? What was your opinion about that? And you write it, and then 20 minutes, that's it, timed. You do that in class. How often do
okay.
you want to do it? We can make a special class to do it. And yeah, I've tried it with Ben, and yeah, I think more of those type of practices. So I'll give you a video, you take notes, and then you go
Uh-huh.
straight into a My Best Draft using Brain Trainer and My Best Draft technique, and you just go nuts, reading out loud, fixing it, fixing it. I'm watching you do this, but I'm not saying anything. We're
Uh-huh.
recording you doing it so you can look at, like, one thing I noticed right away was during uh the presentation that they were listening to, the person was watching a TED Talk, and they were watching it for about 3 minutes, just watching it. And that was 3 minutes that they could have been using to plan their writing out. The woman wasn't showing any slides. She was just walking around the stage and the camera was following her. There was nothing visual to see other than watching this woman talk. He could have been down taking notes and listening the whole time. He didn't need to stop and watch and listen. You never stop taking notes. That's, so I'm going to give you a long video, 12 minutes, maybe even longer, and you take notes without stopping. And while you're listening, you're starting to plan your answer. You're thinking of your opinions of things. You're constantly planning. You're writing out key sentences on the paper. And then when you go to the keyboard, you're ready to go. Bang, 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 bang. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
You look to, I'm not going to spring it on you tonight. We're already over half an hour into the class. We
Yeah,
don't,
not
we
tonight.
don't have enough time and you
I'm
won't
not
have the
ready for
bandwidth
it.
to take it in. So let's just take a look at your vocab journal for now.
Yeah.
Share. There's okay. What words? What number?
Oh, wait. Can I see how many time I spent on the training this week?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we got you for 40 minutes a day for the last 7 days.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. It's more than I thought.
48 for vocab journal and 75 for my best draft. Okay.
75.
This was the 10 chat, 10 rehearsal. That's where if you wanted to get more time in, both of these. Okay. Good
Okay.
yoga. Very good number for brain trainer. That's an everyday brain trainer. I love it. I love that. What I really like, Nina, is this
Balance.
balance. Okay.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
you want to get it up? Here's 2 places to get it up. Bring this to 70. Everyday rehearsal. Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyday rehearsal. What's your let's take a look at your rehearsal studio. So we only
Well,
I
I'm
want
bored.
you to take in this next section with now that we have more time and let's organize this. Anything that you are rehearsing, you make one of these and then you say, Coach, can I rehearse this one? And I'll say, yes, you can, and I will turn it green. That means you can rehearse this. Okay, you need a script. You are taking your scripts from over here, I think. You're practicing reading them from here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
copy it and make it into a folder in here. You have one called My Anxiety, you have one called this, you want one called that. Make it into a folder. Inside, you have your script pasted.
Oh.
And I'll be showing you why. There's gonna be I've been developing a new way of helping you design your script to make it flow better. So I want an actual text copy of your script in a folder in your rehearsal studio. And you keep building them. So we should have an Aaron B in here. We should have in my rehearsal studio, Aaron B, Dear Woman, all the ones that you've been practicing. We don't have to go back and do it, but moving forward, if you want to rehearse a script, it has to be in here. It has to be green light.
Okay.
And then one day you're gonna read My Anxiety to me, and I'm gonna say, you know what? That was so good. You're finished with it. And I turn it red. Okay. So each script you want to add in here, turn green means I think you understand it all. Turn red means you have performed it to my satisfaction. You're done. You don't have to practice that one anymore.
Yeah, but mm, can we get back to the first of my best draft and start to build
Yeah, you
this?
can go back if you want to. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Go to Nina's English Journey, Growing Up Body Language, make them. Make, you know.
yeah,
You want
because
to do
I
that in class with me?
in class with you.
Yeah, or do
You
you
mean
want to do you want me to make your new
perform
folder
to
for
you?
you and say Nina's English Journey? Create. We'll put this in here. Move. We open up Nina's English Journey. New doc. Okay. And we come over here. Where is Nina's English Journey? Where is it? Learning English, is this it?
Um, I'm not sure what what I'm
Ah,
doing now.
okay. Oh, so that if this is it, then I would copy this. It looks like it is. Copy it, come over here, paste it here. Okay. That's, and
Okay.
then now it's called Nina's English Journey. And that's your script, right? So when you read it to me, if I hear that you're having trouble, like perhaps you say steadfast instead of steadfast, and you're having
Mm-hmm.
trouble with the T, I might do
Mm-hmm.
something like this to remind you to hit the T.
Okay.
You know, so having it in here, I can start playing around. When you're mispronouncing something, I can highlight it. I can work together as you present it to me and give you notes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a going forward thing. If you want to go back and do and create folders for each of the scripts you're working on, go ahead.
Okay.
But going forward, the script that we're going to work on tonight, we're going to make one for this. So Nina's English Journey is another one that you have been rehearsing. You can rehearse, so we turn it green. You see? Now you can rehearse these.
Not really. Not really. I haven't go.
Oh, you
I
haven't.
haven't gone to that far. Yeah.
Oh, you haven't
Because
got that far.
now,
So then we'll turn it yellow. In progress. Okay. And when you
yeah.
want to turn it green, you have to read it to me and I'll go, okay, do you understand this? Do you understand that?
Uh-huh.
You know, and when you say, yes, I do, then I will turn it green and you can use it for rehearsal XP. You okay? Not some of my coffee?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay. So you can, if you want to go back and do it, you can. I would say, or just moving forward, we do it from now on this way. But if there's a script you're rehearsing, it should be in here because I want to track you better with your script rehearsal. Okay?
Yeah. Can I skip one of my best draft?
You can do whatever you
Uh.
want.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
of course you can.
Because I feel like because there's one called A Happy Life.
Uh-huh.
That draft is a little bit long,
Mhm.
and yeah, so I spend much time on
Well,
the vocal
why don't you just
journal.
keep it there? And then maybe one week you were too busy, something came up and you didn't do a my best draft, and you say, oh, we could go do this one. You
Go
know?
do that one. You
The
mean
one that you
like
want to skip. What's
uh
it called?
A Happy Life?
A Happy Life. Okay. So just leave it there. And when you say,
Uh-huh.
okay, coach, I want to work on my best draft, you tell me which one you want to work on.
Okay.
And maybe one week you didn't have time to prepare a my best draft, but you can say,
Uh-huh.
oh, you know what? Let's go do a happy life. Let's
Oh,
save
okay,
it
yeah.
for another time if you want to work on it, because you put effort into it. You know, you could keep working on it. You don't have to present it to me right away.
Okay.
You're always developing until you are ready to give me one, because it has to be, you have to be confident in saying, this is my best draft.
Mm-hmm.
This is my best work here. Here you go. Now let's make it better. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. You want to do vocab now or
Sure,
draft?
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Number 102?
102.
Yeah, 102.
Intuitive. Intuition. So let's first of all clean this up a little so we can read it better. Okay, good.
Mm.
Coach's notes. Noun, intuition. So usually we hear this with female intuition. Okay, so intuition is sensing, the ability to sense things. Women know what's going on. They have this kind of, it's called a sixth sense, an ESP. It's a sense of what's going to happen. It's if you can do that, then you are intuitive. No, you had in
Oh,
family here, intuition. Intuition, yes, you already had it there. Okay, so female intuition is how women can feel things men can't. So it's not magic, but it's kind of okay. It's like, oh, I think it's gonna rain, and it starts to rain. It's it kind of ability to see the future.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
know what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, or on a simpler way, it's a deep understanding of something. So, how AI teaches itself. If it makes a mistake and you tell it, it learns, right? It teaches itself. That makes
Mm.
AI intuitive. It understands, it learns. It's this notion, perhaps intuitive to some. I'd love to know what this notion is and the rest of this sentence. Oh, here it is underscored by the substantial longitude study that the speaker references. So whatever this notion is, the speaker believes that some people just naturally understand that the notion or the idea. Okay?
Mm.
They naturally understand it. That's what intuition is a natural understanding of things.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
To intuit is guessing right. It's using intellectual stimuli to guess right.
Mm.
Intuitively, intuitiveness, all really good words. I'm actually going to change it to a golden word. This is a word that you want to get into your vocabulary. So, what do you have to put? This is from the dictionary. Sorry, this is easily understood or simple to use.
Yeah. Those are from
So,
dictionary.
IKEA is the least intuitive furniture. IKEA is very hard to put together, right? When you buy something from IKEA and you have to put it together, it's not very
Yeah.
intuitive, right? It's
Oh,
not easily understood.
uh-huh.
Okay, but a recipe for bacon and eggs would be very easy to understand.
Mm, okay,
This
I
is,
see.
it's actually what it's actually what we're trying to build together here with you is your intuition. So that's why we guess. Okay. Why you're practicing guessing is to grow your intuitive abilities, your intuitiveness.
Uh-huh.
Okay. By
Okay.
practicing guessing, you're learning to look at the part of speech and the context. You look at the context and you quickly guess.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And by practicing this, you are becoming more and more intuitive. You're able to look at something and, oh, I see that the word pre is here, right? So I know it means something before. You know, you're getting it, things are getting easier to understand the more you
Mm,
practice. That's ostensibly what I'm trying to do with you. The same with the reason we talked about doing rehearsal. So when you do your own writing and you hear a mistake, your intuition tells you, something's wrong there. The red flag, you get a feeling something's wrong. And then through more and more practice, you can then figure out what's wrong and make it right.
I
Okay,
I
so
got it.
that's kind of what intuition is, right? Right?
Yeah.
When you go like that,
Mm-hmm.
it's your intuitions telling you, hey, red flag, something's wrong, right?
Yeah.
Um, you're on a date with somebody and something's wrong. You're on a first date with somebody and
Yeah, yeah,
something's
yeah.
that's
I
intuition. That's your intuition. You don't know what it is, but there's something a little creepy about this guy. You've run into that before, right? That's your intuition. Got it?
got it. We call that 第六感 in Chinese. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Now you got me interested.
What do you mean?
I want to know what it is in Chinese.
You mean 第六感?
Yeah, intuition. See if we're right. If you were right.
Oh.
No,
Well, 第六感 is more
this
like
is I think Delia instinct.
mm,
Yeah, hunch. No, same thing.
well, 第六感 is like um not a formal word,
Mhm.
not a
It's slang.
official
It's yeah.
word.
It's slang. It's
Yeah,
cultural
yeah, yeah,
slang.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
It's like yeah.
Okay. Anyway, there you
Okay.
go. It's golden word. Good word. Learn it. Learn to use all. I'm gonna make this in golden as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another is 107. Yeah.
Scope. The research project, monumental in both its scope and duration. So the scope is how big something is.
Big.
Yeah, like how many volunteers it takes, or you know, how wide the scope, telescope, you know, to scope in
Uh-huh.
and out. So microscope, you use a microscope
Oh,
every day, right? Yeah.
not every day, but
Well,
yeah.
yeah, you know, so you know it
Yeah.
goes in and out, right? So the
Yeah.
scope of when you say talk about the scope of something, it's how big or how small it is. So the research project is huge. It's monumentally, okay?
Yeah.
Monumental. So it lasted a long time, this research project, right?
Uh-huh.
And it did a lot of experiments. It had a lot of subjects. It collected a lot of data, everything an experiment or a research project would do. Came to a lot
Yeah.
of conclusions, right? It's not just trying to prove peanut butter is delicious. That would be narrow in its scope, wide in its scope, narrow in its scope.
I see. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
I gotta
scope,
make okay.
range, opportunity, span, like a bridge, right? Span. Okay, good.
Okay. Yeah, we can go to my best draft this
Oh,
week.
okay. Do, do, do. Hey. Oh, it's wrong document. Wait for it. Which one?
Alone but not lonely.
I love it.
Oh yeah, but
Oh my.
can you
Okay.
give
What's
me
all this up here?
no, that's just um it's from the brand trainer and it just helped me when I
Okay,
writing my best.
should I leave it
Yeah.
there?
No, just delete it.
Okay,
Yeah.
you go ahead, delete it, and I will copy this over. Okay,
Okay, I see the problem.
yeah, okay. Do you want to take 5 minutes and work on it a little bit more? Because I'm seeing like this down here too, space. I'm seeing, are there any others like that? I,
Uh
or we can, no,
yeah,
if you don't want to try and find them yourself, I'll go and find them. Okay, so that should be what? What's going on there?
I okay.
Go ahead and try and fix it. Yes, Karen Dolva, the speaker of this video, discussed the risk of feeling constantly lonely increases along with newly technological innovations. Bringing convenience.
Okay, that's weird.
You know what? By the rules that I have taught you and the rules of English, this should be an adverb. It should be newly because
Not
it's describing an adjective, technological.
newly is not
No,
an
but it's not right here. We should say new technological innovations. Because the new is going with innovations, not technological. So it's
oh.
like saying the short brown dog, right?
Uh-huh.
Both those adjectives work together to describe the dog.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think what you were trying to do is use an adverb to describe an adjective, which would be the right instinct,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it's
Yes.
not working with, it's not new technological, it's newly technological. It's a new innovation.
Okay.
And so just new. This is a very long sentence. Okay, but I'm gonna make sure that it's meets the standard of having a long sentence. Okay, so I gotta take a minute here. According to a TED Talks video, uh, I, I think we just need to say TED Talk. It's famous enough.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Named is weak, called is better, entitled is best. Okay.
Okay.
According to a TED Talk entitled All the Lonely People I watched this week. All right. Did we talk about removing the I from your writing?
Yeah, we did, but oh, okay. But I still love to,
Yeah, I
uh,
know, but that's a reason why that's one of the reasons you might be sticking at 19. Okay. It's frowned upon in academic circles to say I or you in academic papers.
Yeah.
So you usually bring me very personal writing, journal entry
Uh-huh.
kind of thing. So you have to say I in those, right?
Yeah.
But this is going, let's start moving away from that. I'm happy I want you to keep writing. And in those cases, it's okay to use I, but if you bring me something like this, let's be more academically responsible, okay? These are academic conventions that you can't ignore. I want to fight it too. I think I like writing personally, but they don't like it, so. Okay, according to a TED Talk entitled All the Lonely People, Karen Dolva, the speaker of this video, discussed the risk of feeling constantly lonely increases along with new technological innovations bringing convenience. Yeah, now it's fine. It's just a couple of punctuation problems and a couple of word choices. Now it's really good. Besides, she also gave us numerous diseases that might be caused by loneliness, including having a stroke or heart attack due to depression. Oh, very good.
What should I add to?
This is besides is a little additionally,
Ah,
right?
right. Yeah.
Do we have our conjunctions
You
in notes maybe? Notes?
conjunction. No? No.
Oh, we do have it. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. All right. Here's something new for you.
I don't have conjunction, right?
No, no, I'm gonna give you something. Just give me a second, please. That's not what I want to do. I gotta open up. Sorry. Bear with me. This will help a lot. I just made this a couple of weeks ago. I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. That's why you don't have it yet. Drive.
You haven't seen me in a couple weeks? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. Ray. Okay. It's not there. Come on, Toe. Jeez. Calendar. Oh, briefcase. Vocab collector. There. Injunctions.
oh,
Copy. Nina's vocab. Paste. Oops. The paste. Go. Okay.
yes.
We can drag this down. Down here. So that's addition, and besides, right? We have besides, right? We have
Yeah.
also. Similarly, likewise, additionally, equally importantly, coupled with the fact, lots of ways. And we have other categories: contrast, comparison, result, summary,
Mm-hmm.
example, place, time, cause and effect. Don't start a
Okay.
sentence with because, condition, purpose, emphasis, concession, clarification. Okay, lots of good sentence starters and transitional phrases. Okay, so what would you like to use besides? Which one do you want to use?
Yeah, we can use additionally, but why cannot I use besides?
Eh, it just sounds
And intuition.
weak.
Okay.
Besides, it sounds more conversational.
Oh,
Okay, like if you were talking and you say, "Oh, besides that, I wouldn't notice it at all." But I'm looking at your writing for more academic clarity. Okay, so we want to strengthen it. Use furthermore or additionally instead of also or besides. Right?
additionally.
Yeah, you want to go with additionally, so you can just you can copy it. Nina's whiteboard. Alone but not lonely. Besides, paste. Additionally, that easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Additionally, she also gave us numerous diseases. Gave us listed. Hey,
What?
what the? I don't speak Chinese. Listed numerous diseases that might be caused by loneliness, including having a stroke or heart attack due to depression. Furthermore, good. She further. Oh, furthermore, she further.
No.
No. Furthermore, she mentioned the percentage of getting heart disease by endless loneliness versus smoking 15 cigarettes a day are the same. I'll just go with from. Wow. Is that true? My God.
Oh no, she just those
Wow.
are in her speech. So
Yeah. The point I truly appreciated. Okay, so here you worked your I in here, right?
yeah.
Yeah. A point to appreciate. You could say, I'm using your words here. I'm trying to fit appreciate into the sentence.
Uh-huh.
And point. So a point to appreciate, a point to truly appreciate was that she gave us some examples. You could take the I out of there.
Okay.
So a point to truly appreciate. Two, now we got two, so we have to take out the D here. Okay.
Yeah.
A point to truly appreciate was that she gave us some examples of how the government prevents the public from smoking by putting a sign on every box of cigarettes or banning smoking areas, but almost nothing for mental health issues, we call it mental health issues. In this case, she wanted to emphasize that it's more difficult for people to attack loneliness, causing social problems. This is a little awkward. I don't understand.
Mm,
What is causing social problems? The people, the attack, the loneliness. I'm not sure what is causing social problems. The difficulty.
difficult. Yeah.
She wanted to emphasize that it's more difficult for people to attack loneliness, comma, causing social problems. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm lonely, I'm having trouble dealing with my loneliness. And so I'm going to become a social problem because I can't deal. I'm going to become homeless. I'm going to become violent. I'm going to, you know, something will happen.
Have a
That
stroke.
makes sense. Causing social problems. Yep.
Yeah.
So just a comma there would help. Or
Okay.
resulting in, and it'd be nice to have an example, such as, did she give you any examples of social problems that result
Oh,
from?
it's just like increase um the risk of having mental illness.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
The
like having a
video has been the most touching TED. It's not TED's talk, it's TED Talk.
oh
TED, and it's spelled like this actually.
oh
Yeah,
okay.
it's not a guy named Ted. Okay, it stands for technology, engineering, design. That's what
Oh,
TED stands for. Okay,
okay.
okay. This video has been the most touching TED Talk video for me during these days. Okay.
In the second paragraph, I use many eyes.
You're turning it into a personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
By giving those details of this video, by giving those, you mean up here?
Yeah, I know that's
Yeah.
not much details, but
Relating
okay.
and the details of this video above. Now it's my turn to write down my thoughts of loneliness. Okay,
Yeah, I know that's not
it's not very professional, but it's for grammar, it's good structure, okay? Sorry, is it, hey, what happened? What a pretty moon. Yeah, it's okay, the grammar's good, so we'll just keep moving. Recently, I have finally gotten rid of this awful feeling of loneliness in daily life. I've experienced since I was officially living, since I have been officially living alone. Recently, I have finally gotten rid of this awful feeling of loneliness in my daily life
should I put
that
period?
I actually that I've been experiencing since I have been officially living alone. There we go. Wow, tricky stuff. Hey, look what you did here really nicely.
Wait,
So,
sh should I put a period or comment here?
nope,
No?
nope.
Mm,
It's all one
no.
sentence, just that comma there.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But here, look, have finally gotten rid of. You've used the perfect tense perfectly and put an adverb in between them, the right place. So that's good construction. That's more advanced than most people have. So here, I've been experiencing, right? That's perfect continuous. Present, perfect, continuous.
Mm-hmm.
Since I have been living, right? That's the same thing. Present, perfect, continuous. Okay.
Okay.
So if you can use that sentence structure properly, that's worth more grades. Okay, than simple present, simple past sentences. After taking And if you want to sound really smart, we say after sitting for the my it's not the last TOEFL exam. It's my last TOEFL exam. It was the last TOEFL exam. Sorry, we're wasting our time. There's nobody allowed to take any more TOEFL exams. That was the last one. You see?
I hope that comes true.
Ah, sorry, no more TOEFL. It should. I mean, God damn it. Every paper that you're going to write when you're doing your master's degree, after you finish writing it, you're going to give it to AI and say, clean up the grammar. You know?
Yeah.
Yes, it's just this test. The only time you're ever going to have perfect grammar is for this stupid test. You're never going to need it again. Ah. All right. After sitting for my last TOEFL exam, TOEFL again, I believe we should be spelling it this way.
Okay.
Okay. After sitting for my last TOEFL exam, interviewing with professors from an US school.
A US school?
A US school. Completing the application to that school and eventually obtaining a long, sweet sleep. I finally got some time to sort out my feelings. Holy crap. Do you think this sentence is too long?
Fun.
It's a trick question.
No.
It's a perfect sentence. I love this sentence. Did I change anything? No, I just changed the way you spell TOEFL. So and then you're going to list a whole bunch of things. After sitting for my last TOEFL exam, that's one. Interviewing with professors from the US school, that's two. Sitting, interviewing, completing. You're using the verb with perfect balance. Completing the application to school and eventually obtaining a long, sweet sleep. I finally, now we know we're transitioning into the result, got some time to sort out my feelings. Chef's kiss. Beautiful sentence.
Yeah, I want to give the reader that there are a whole bunch of things I've done these days.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Very descriptive. The long, sweet sleep. Very nice. Very nice. Here, I'll tell you what. You can have a comma there.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe after interviewing with professors from a US school, maybe you could say UC Davis.
Oh, you
Right?
do remember that school.
Right?
Yeah.
Name the school.
Yeah, it's
Completing the
UC.
application to that school. Now we know what school you're talking to.
Okay. I changed that. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, really nice. All right, so now we got to go into your feelings. Okay, here we go. Should I call Anna? Without
No.
family,
This
close
time around.
friends, boys. Ah, okay. So this is a without, right? So it's a negative. Okay, take away. Bouillon, bouillon. Boo. It's a boo sentence, right? Okay. Without family, close friends, or boys. Not
And
and. If it
not
was
and.
with, it would be and. Without, it's
Oh,
or. Okay.
okay.
Now you want to get real fancy.
Fancy. Oh. Oh.
Say that for me, please.
Okay. With you mean to read?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. With neither
No,
family.
no, no.
No?
I'm not going to give you this word if you can't pronounce it properly. I'm going to take it away. It's not neither.
Neither.
Yes,
With neither.
neither. Yes, always
Okay.
neither.
with neither family, close friends, nor boys.
Okay, now that's a good way to the neither nor sentence. You can say either or you can say neither nor. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
And a very elevated level of speaking and writing. And always say neither. So now that I tell you this, when you're watching TV, you're going to hear all the actors say neither. And you can say, well, what the coach was talking about? Yes, common people say neither and either all the time. But if you're watching a British television show and the character has a very good education, he will always say neither and either. So the pronunciation of neither and either is from the very best pronunciation in English, which is high Oxford and Cambridge University. They call it the Queen's English. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So if I'm acting and I have to say it and I'm playing an American, even American businessman, I'm going to say neither. If I'm playing a working class British person, I'm going to say neither. I haven't got no neither. Oh, that's my British accent. It's not very good.
Okay.
So it made me laugh, Toe. But if I'm playing a count or a politician, I would say neither. You've neither the will nor the resources to continue. Neither. Okay? So neither, always. It'll make you sound smarter. Even to people who don't know the difference, you'll still sound smarter. Okay?
Yeah, a little trick.
It's a little trick, yeah. A little trick that just goes over most people's head, but subconsciously they register it. And you get a little bit of a respect point from them subconsciously.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not only feeling released, but also fresh, just like dropping a huge and heavy stone in my heart. Is the stone still in your heart?
Out of my heart.
From.
From?
Out
Okay.
from my heart. Dropping a huge and heavy stone from my heart for the first time in my 23 years of life. Wow. I used to, I'm going on. There's nothing I'm going to touch with that. It's got imagery. It's got perfect grammar. Well, just neither nor made it a little bit better. The only thing wrong was making a list of 3 things without a conjunction for the third. Okay. Wow, what a sentence. I'm looking forward to the next one. I used to think empty feelings would swallow me into
a black hole.
A black hole, good. Yep. A black hole. A black hole at the time I lived alone. How about setting this up at the beginning of the sentence? Okay.
Oh, okay.
And so when I lived alone, I used to think empty feelings would swallow me into a black hole. Period. Okay, just cleaner, right?
Yeah.
This is your shenzai, right? This is your mingtian. In Chinese, you always start your sentence with the time, right? Same thing. Okay, if you're going to put time into a sentence, start the sentence with it. Unless you're sure that you can. There's ways to put it in the middle and there's ways to put it at the end, but it's more complicated. So always just get your time frame into the beginning with a comma. You know the rule. It's safe. Okay. Yesterday, comma. Last week, comma. When I lived alone, comma. When I lived in Canada, comma. setting the time, okay?
Okay.
When I lived alone, I used to, other than that, it's good. On the other hand, I feel nothing can stop me from ambitiously pursuing my life goals. All right. Hope that, who hopes? No subject.
Me,
Me hope?
I hope.
Yeah. You got into kind of writing journal style, right? But
Yeah.
you can't get that past me. I hope this
Yeah.
whole new, fresh, aggressive me can stand longer until I successfully gain an offer from any school I apply to and successfully study. Well, we have the successfully here, so we don't need two of them. Successfully gain an
Okay.
offer from any school I apply to and study in the US. The successfully will go with this.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my draft this week.
Phew. Really good. Some good stuff. Copy.
So you don't have to call Anna this week.
I want to call her, show her how good the writing is. Go wake Coach Aiden up. Wake up, Coach Aiden. There you are. Coach Aiden. Nina would like you to rewrite her report as if it were Wendy Wasserstein monologue using SAT. Okay. Giving us stage directions. Giving you, don't say laughs softly. You have to go. Okay, that's a stage direction.
Why am I
Uh,
on the stage?
okay, because I told it to write it as if it was a playwright writing for it. So it's writing for an actor, a monologue. It's writing for a performance, right? So this
Okay.
this is telling the director what he has to do. He has to dim the lights to a soft glow around Nina. You can play with that. I can give it all to you or just give you the monologue. Insert table one, paste. Okay, so this here in a play would look like this.
Okay.
Okay, so this is telling the actor what they should do, not what they should say. You see?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
got you. Yeah. So you're gonna act Nina later?
I'm going to do it in just this is the last one I have to do. So I'm gonna try and be Nina. Oh, also wanted to get rid of that. Okay. Karen Dolva, in her talk, All the Lonely People, delves into the stark parallels between technological advancements and the escalating crisis of loneliness. She articulates how so much isolation not only harbors the risk of profound physical ailments akin to the devastation wrought by, say, 15 cigarettes a day, but also how it fosters a landscape of mental turmoil. And yet, while our governments wage wars on tobacco with warning-laden packages and strict prohibitions, interventions for mental health, particularly loneliness, remain woefully inadequate. These past days, this very talk resonated with me, stirring the recesses of my own encounters with solitude. Since moving out on my own, the specter of loneliness had been a relentless companion. But today, after the last of my TOEFL papers, after each university interview and the relentless cascade of applications, a profound epiphany washed over me. I emerged from a long, restorative slumber, unshackled, without the familiar weight of my family expectations, the laughter of friends long gone, or the transient affections of fleeting romances. I was free, released from a burdensome stone I'd carried unwittingly through 23 years of existence. I imagined the void might consume me, drag me into an abyss. Instead, I found myself unbound, poised on the cusp of relentless ambition. Now, I stand at the threshold of this new chapter, hopeful and invigorated, ready to seize the promise of academia abroad. As I await responses from the realms of academia, this newfound vigor, this unclouded version of me, I believe will sustain. Here's to the journey ahead, to conquering loneliness and rewriting my narrative on my own terms. Okay,
Yay.
that was fun. Do I play a good Nina?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're
So
a
that'll
good actor.
be at the 90-minute mark-ish in the video, towards the end of the video. Yeah.
Okay,
You
yeah.
have to go to the video to see that. Okay. Anything else we want to talk about tonight?
No, no, no
No,
more
no,
questions.
no, no,
Yeah.
no. Okay. So you see, we've added your 40 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. So in today's class, 12:10, started at 8 o'clock, right?
Uh-huh.
And we finish at 21:30,
Yeah.
leaving 38.75, 38.25. Deal.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't get to speak Taiwanese to me. Ho mo.
Huh?
Oh,
What?
sweet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
See.
All right, buddy. Anything
Yeah.
else?
Hmm?
Anything else I can help you with?
Nothing else.
Okay, in about half an hour, your video and your summer class summary will be on that coach's YouTube report thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
but I probably forgot where to search that.
Uh,
There any link,
you
right?
would go to recent. Sorry, shared with me. It'll
Share
be in
with
your
me.
shared with me, yeah. Active, IK demo docs. Coaching sessions on YouTube. So it's
Okay.
shared with you, right? You see in
Okay.
here. You're in here somewhere, right? There you are.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just
Okay.
in your Google Drive, you just go to share with me, or you could search coach YouTube, coaching YouTube,
Okay.
and you'll find
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah, 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 I see.
All
All
right.
right.
So
Yeah.
give me about half an hour to upload it to YouTube and transcribe
Okay.
the notes, and I'll post it right here.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, Miss Nina. Hey,
Have a good night,
don't
both.
forget to use these. Yeah.
Okay. For
Okay.
sure. Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.